Hi guys, this is Rosita Applebum and I'm here with a really quick and simple tutorial, and it's just this blue kind of glittery eye. And I know I've done a couple of different blue shadows on my channel, but I felt like this one was a little different, like the shade was a little different, and it's also a drugstore product. This is actually one of the NYX baked shadows, and these are, I think, fairly new, and this is in the color Indigo Child. And I get a lot of requests to do drugstore tutorials. Most of my face today is actually drugstore, aside from my foundation, my blush, and I think that's it. For my lips, I actually used the NYX Chunky Dunk Sticks, and I used two colors. I used the colors Hibiscus Tea Punch, and then I used Peach Fuzzy. So really affordable. These three products are really like the main products that I use. And then I also used some glitter in the inner tear duct, which is New Year's Eve by Makeup Geek, and it's actually a really affordable glitter. I love Makeup Geek products. They're just my favorite like eyeshadows that I get online, and they have really great pigments, really great glitters. So I'm really excited for this tutorial. I haven't filmed a makeup tutorial in a while. Actually haven't worn eyeshadow in forever. I think just for my meetup I wore eyeshadow, and then that's really it, because I've just been on this like really lazy kick. I actually got really sick. Well, not really sick, but I had a sore throat yesterday, and then I've been going to the gym more, so it's summertime. I've just been really lazy, to tell you the truth. So now that I'm back in the swing of things, let me know what kind of colors or tutorials you'd like to see. As far as makeup tutorials, I do want to do like a glitter eyeliner tutorial. I want to really just, you know, do different things. So hopefully you guys find this video somewhat helpful, and yeah, let's just get into it. If you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. So I'm getting started with priming my face. I'm using the Benefit Porefessional primer, and this is just going to fill in the pores. Now I'm using my Zoeva brush. This is the Silk Finish 102 brush, and it's just a round top kabuki. And I am using a little bit of MAC Fix Plus on my brush. This is just going to make the application a lot smoother, a lot easier. And I'm using the YSL Touche Eclat foundation, and this is in the shade B50, so I did go down a shade, and this is an illuminating foundation. I absolutely love this foundation. It's flawless. As you can see, I need a little bit more coverage there, so I added half of an extra pump. So I used 1.5 pumps to cover my whole face, because I really don't need too much coverage. I just like to have an even slate. So this foundation definitely does it for me. I absolutely love it. And now for my brows, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Palette, and I'm using the shades Taupe, Soft Brown, Blonde, and Dark Brown. I literally just go in with different shades from that palette. I am obsessed with that palette because it gives you so much variety and you can really play with it. So I've been doing my brows a little different lately. You can kind of see on the other side a little better, but I just basically define them and sharpen up the edges just a bit. This is gonna just make everything look a lot more even. I always do my brows like this when I am wearing an eyeshadow look or like a night out look. I like to fill them in and make them very defined. Now I'm using the Dip Brow, but this is in the shade Taupe. I usually use the shade Dark Brown, but I actually purchased Taupe on my own at Ulta, so I do like it. It gives me a different look. I do kind of miss my darker brown though. Now I'm just going to prime my lids. I'm using MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and mine is a bit dried out, but I'm just using a Coastal Scents brush to even that around my whole lid. This is just going to ensure that the shadows stay on all day and that they really stick to the lid, because it creates a sticky base for any shadows or any pigments that you're going to be using. Now I'm going in with the Chocolate Bar Palette by Too Faced, and I'm using this color Salted Caramel, which, can I just say, is amazing for the crease. Like, I literally want to use this every single day. I would literally just buy this color if Too Faced sold it alone. I have to find out, because it's that great. It's just the perfect warm tone brown, so I'm just putting that into my crease and yeah, just warming it up. Now I'm using a little bit of that Fix Plus again by MAC, and I'm using the Star product, this big shadow from NYX, and this is in the color Indigo Child, and I'm using an Eco Tools brush, and I'm just patting that, and I'm really focusing it on the center, and then later on I'm going to be applying it all over the lid, but I really wanted the concentration of the color in the middle. Now I'm using this other NYX big shadow, and this is in the color Moonshine, and I'm just kind of blending that in the inner corner because I'm going to be applying some glitter there, but Really don't know what the purpose of that step was, but because I'm going to cover it, but I don't know. I was just experimenting. So yeah, just really patting that in and having that color really just packed on. So doing motions like the one I'm doing is really going to help make the color stand out and a lot more vibrant. So just packing on the lid. And now I'm using this new Milani Bella Eyes Gel Powder Eyeshadow in the color Bella Cobalt. And I am just going to put this into my crease, and it's just a darker, you know, shade of that other blue, and it's just going to just smoke things out a little bit. So I'm just going to apply that to my crease and smoke that and blend that into the browns. And it's going to be a little messy for now, but I promise you I will blend everything out better. And now I'm using this Makeup Geek glitter, and this is in the color New Year's Eve. And it's so, so pretty, and I'm using a Zoeva brush. I'm in love with these Zoeva brushes. I know you guys want to see a review, but I just want to say, the heavens have opened. They are amazing, and the quality is just great. Oh, even the handle is beautiful. So now I'm just going to clean up that mess, and I'm using my, what is this concealer? Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the color Sand, and I'm using a Real Techniques. This is actually an eyeshadow brush, but I really like it for concealer. It really blends things out flawlessly. So I'm just going to clean the edges up and really create like a sharp edge along the eye, just so that when I do my winged eyeliner, it just can go on a lot smoother and sharper. So I'm just going to blend that upwards, and now a little bit more New Year's Eve, of course, because I love that glitter. It just looks awesome. And I'm actually going to apply this underneath my eye, and this will just give you a little bit of a pop of color underneath. It looks really pretty when it reflects light underneath your eye. It really opens them up. So just cleaning that up. Here I'm using the Zoeva palette, and I'm using this Naturally Sexy shade, and I'm just going to blend that in with a Sigma brush, and I'm just blending things out and transitioning. And then this is White Chocolate from Too Faced, the chocolate bar palette, and I'm just putting that in my brow bone and blending that out, making sure everything looks seamless. And now I'm going to be using this Well Rested by Bare Minerals, and it's just a concealer in a powder form, so I'm just setting that. For eyeliner, I chose the Lorac Pro Front of the Line eyeliner. I've gotten a lot of questions about this one, and it is in the shade Black. I love this eyeliner. It's very close to the Stella one, but I kind of like this one more. It lasts literally a lifetime. I have to stop saying literally, but I do my wing, you know, a little different every day. I know a lot of girls, you know, say my wing almost touches my forehead, but I just like a dramatic wing. I think, you know, it's just fun, and once you put your eyelashes on, you really can't see how dramatic it is. So I will have another video just on my winged liner and eyelashes very, very soon, but here you can kind of get the gist of that. Here I am just tightlining with this Tarantino Tommy Jet eyeliner, and it's super duper black. And now I'm going to be applying a quick coat of mascara. This is the Revlon Bold Lacquer Mascara. I am going to be applying some falsies, so this is just going to help the falsies look more natural. And yeah, now I'm just applying more of that blue, the Indigo Child from NYX, and I really just want to pack that color in and make it as vibrant as I can. Now I'm using this lip plumper from City Cosmetics. I will leave a coupon code down below. And here I applied a little bit of that glitter from Makeup Geek underneath my wing, just to kind of give it a little bit of pop of color. And I don't know, I was feeling adventurous. Now I'm using this bronzer, and I believe the brand is Enter Pronoun. I actually got this in my BoxyCharm box subscription, and it is super duper warm. It's almost a little bit orangey, but I actually like it. And I'm using a Zoeva brush, and this is the Zoeva Luxe Sheer Cheek 127 brush, which is really awesome for warming up the face. So this bronzer isn't too pigmented, so you do have to go in with another bronzer, but I do like it. Now these are the Luz lashes. These are by Luz Lashes, obviously, but they're mink lashes, and these are in the shade Midnight in Milan. I'm using the Duo Adhesive in white. Don't worry, it will clear. It will dry clear. And yeah, I'm just using some tweezers to apply those, and I do have a coupon code for you guys. It's Rosita. And when you do order from their website, make sure to check out the currency, because naturally it comes out in euros, but you do have to change it to American dollars, and you can find that, I believe, in the top left or top right corner. For blush, I'm using this Tarte Amazonian Blushing Bride blush, and this is a 12-hour blush, I really, really love this Tarte blush. And yeah, it just gives you a nice rosy color to your cheeks, which I really like. And then I'm just using a glitter kind of pencil underneath my eye. I kind of go over this with brown so you really can't see it in the end results, but that's okay. I just was experimenting with some stuff. I'm applying some of this Lorac Cobra mascara to the top and bottom lashes to really make them stand out. I'm obsessed with bottom mascara. I think it is so necessary. It really is just necessary. Now I'm applying that brown shade that I was telling you guys. This is from the Too Faced palette again. And I just wanted to warm up underneath my eyes. And I'm using this kind of flat C brush. And then just blending that out with my fingers. And now I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow in dark brown with this beautiful Zoeva angled brush. It is so precise and sharp and thin. Definitely newfound favorite for me. Since I got a little bit of that blue shadow onto my eyeliner, I'm using the Motives Cosmetics liquid liner, and this is a super duper black, highly pigmented eyeliner, and I'm just going over the eyeliner that I already had because it does have some blue. For a highlight, I'm using the Balm Mary Luminizer highlight. Super pigmented. I'm using the e.l.f. blush brush. This is the brush that I always use to highlight, and it just gives you a nice pretty sheen. And now I'm just going to use a little bit more bronzer. I'm using the NYX bronzer, and this is in the color Deep Tan, and this is one of their matte bronzers. So I'm just going to warm up my face a little bit more because the other bronzer just wasn't as pigmented as I wanted it to be. So just warming up that and just adding a little bit more. For the lips, I'm starting off with this NYX Chunky Dunk Hibiscus Tea Punch Hydrating Lippy. And the color was just a little bit off for me since I am a bit more pale. So then I went in with the same Chunky Dunk, but this is in Peach Fuzzy. And this will just lighten up the color just a bit. So I wanted to use a little bit of Myth on top to make it more of my kind of color. So this kind of just gives you like a nice peachy color, and I really like it. Now I'm just setting everything with MAC Prep and Prime Loose Powder, which is awesome. Love that powder. And a little lip singing, and then some Anastasia brow gel, and I believe this is in the color Caramel. My name rubbed off of the package, so I'm really sorry about that. And then I'm just going to be applying a little bit more of that New Year's Eve glitter from Makeup Geek in the inner corner and underneath my wing. So that is the entire look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and I will be coming up with more tutorials. Don't forget to leave down any suggestions down below. Bye guys. Mwah.